Hey Siyang, this is Ekram Masidi. It's July 8th, 4:30. I've been putting like a week worth of effort into videos, and I just want to give you this little talk so that you'll put as much effort into watching these videos as I have into making them. Like I've got just I think 2 more left, but I was going to give them to you the 4th of July. I gave myself 3 days. I'll send you the Wikipedia link of some stupid debate over force. Yeah, it was like a satirical debate where I just like changed people's sentences around and like changed one guy's signature to Isaac Newton. But if you have any loyalty to Isaac Newton, you won't be able to get the full effect out of the videos. And one of the things I needed to tell you to make sure you get the full effect is it's kind of like a philosophical explanation. Like, let's say okay, first of all, a piece of metal with an antenna and buttons, that's a cell phone, right? What's a cell phone? You know, and that's kind of what hypnosis and meditation is. Like, they were both. I stole them from Buddhism because like one of my friends were Buddhists and they like studied more than me. And I said, "Oh man, tell me about Buddhism." So I like did a hit and run on him. He told me about the Buddhism and breathing and meditation, but I left all the stuff back about karma and dark blah blah or whatever it's called. But anyways, yeah, I did a hit and run. I stole meditation from that. I stole it from my friend. I didn't steal it from the religion. That kind of sounds bad, but anyways, the thing about a phone, like if you have a piece of metal that you call your cell phone, I'll just use this. You take it real seriously, right? Like, you don't say, well, this has to be a cell phone. Everybody else has cell phones. I have one. It looks just like theirs. Mine's real. And that's kind of where I want to go off and analyze. If this is a calculator, I take it seriously. Whenever I do 4 times 4, actually, yeah, 44. 4 times 4, and I get 16 back, I don't question it. I don't analyze it. I just go with it and I use it. I don't think, oh my gosh, how does a calculator work? How does it do all this stuff? And like I said, well, how does it really make noises that replicate someone, like a family member's voice? Like, I want to give the extreme example because these videos I made are very, very extreme and powerful. Like, the best way I can explain it, say you get some extremely bad news coming out of your cell phone, and it's from someone's voice who you recognize the voice. Isn't it possible that your cell phone is just recreating sounds that you hear from like a little built-in program that converts, you know, radio waves into meaningful data, and then the data is converted into something that has meaning for you? Like, you don't analyze and scrutinize a cell phone, and that's the only way these videos won't work. I want you to take these as seriously as you would on a cell phone. And I'll give you an example. I'm going to pretend I got bad news. I'm going to say I got fired from my job, and I'm going to pretend my boss called me. And the first time I'll do it the way I don't want you to watch the hypnosis videos. Hello? Okay, I'm fired. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking to a calculator. The hypnosis videos work if you must convince yourself that the sounds coming from them, just like this, like, actually I went to get a phone. I didn't mean to have to improvise, but I already hit record. So when you get a phone call from somebody and you hear their voice, you're not really hearing their voice, you're hearing what the phone creates. You know, it turns one type of wave into a sound wave that has meaning to you and it's useful. Like the hypnosis and meditation videos are the same principle. If you sit there and analyze the phone call, and like if you get fired and your boss calls you to let you know, you're not just going to analyze, how do I know that's really my boss's voice? Who invented the telephone? Don't go into analysis mode, because that will ruin the videos. Or not ruin them, but I put in, oh my gosh, so many hours, and they're like just the greatest, they're the greatest things I've ever done. I was trying to emulate like other videos I just like not copied off YouTube, but drew from. But these are like the I feel these are like super powerful when Like, they're just so, so great. For you to feel that way about them, you have to make yourself take them seriously, and just as, like, you have to, in other words, watch me pretend I got a phone call from my boss on his cafe. Yeah, hello. Oh, yes, morning boss, I'll be there right away. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous, What? I'm fired? Oh my gosh. It goes into your autonomous nervous system. You have to convert the videos into something you feel, and like, you have to make yourself feel it. Like, if you get fired by your real boss and he calls you on your real phone, you really will feel the emotions that it generates. But what I'm trying to convince you is the feelings are generated by the telephone. The telephone's a piece of equipment. Your boss doesn't even have to be alive, and that's kind of the philosophical tangent that I think will explain to you how it works. Okay, I think I did pretty good. And also, I've analyzed all the volume levels on all the videos. It's best if you can use headphones and like the full screen function on YouTube, but the louder you can make it, the louder you can tolerate it, the more like heart pumping the middle 2 or 3 videos are. So, and also realize that I even I did so much work for you and me both, because I didn't know any of the stuff that I put into the first couple of videos about like the I don't know if it's autonomous or autonomous. Since I don't go to classroom learning, I just like learn my stuff off the internet and YouTube videos like MIT Open Course, so I don't know what to call it, but I typed it correctly. The more real you can make it, and that's with higher volume, more concentration, and like making yourself feel that it's just as real as whenever you're talking to someone on a phone and they can make you either really happy, really worried, really stressed, really eager. You have to be able to use the videos in such a way where they will correctly do all the same triggerings of your emotions and your autonomous nervous system. Like, you have to be able to take the messages and internalize them and make them, you can't just say, oh, this is just words, this is just music, because all a cell phone is just music, because it's just sound waves. So you get sound waves plus light, you got electromagnetic radiation. So you got sound waves just like a telephone, plus you got electromagnetic radiation, because everything you see goes into your eyes. So you got twice as much stimulation as you do from a cell phone. And try to think of like the most stressful or the most awesome phone call you ever got. That's only one type of perceptual stimulation. So with that, I think, see, I'm trying to replay in my mind what I've already said. I think you understand it now. If not, I'm gonna swap out one part to where you can watch it again and still get continued benefit if you want, and I'll keep swapping out the one part that changes. That way you can watch it again and again and get more benefit from. And I don't want to give you any spoilers. It's just I'm just gonna look at it. Wow. Yeah. This is just so amazing that you'll be the only person on ISBN who gets it, and all I'll ask you to do is not tell anybody the physics formula, because it's not a big deal. I invented a physics formula from that nasty equation that me and you both agree is nasty. Like, I'm perfectionistic and OCD, so I got physics, yeah, I got 2 folders of physics, because the first folder was covered way too much stuff, and I knew I'd have to break physics down twice, but all of it was on like kinematics and force, work, impulse, all that stuff. And I didn't want you to say, oh great, that's no big deal of an equation. So I wanted to give you like 3 days worth of work and try to hype it up. But now, like, the equation is not even nearly as... In other words, the equation now is not even the point. Now it's all about the meditation and the self-hypnosis, because it's just so empowering, and I've made these